So the strategy I chose to model today comes from chapter 15 of the text, and it's called Leveled Questions. And I'm going to be working with, say, a 4th or 5th grade class and a unit on fractions. So here we go. So hello class, as you know, we spent the last couple days working with fractions, doing problems that involve the addition of fractions and the subtraction of fractions. So what I've done is I've placed a worksheet on your desk. So I want you guys to go ahead and try to figure out the problems to the worksheet. What I'm going to be doing is going to be walking around asking you guys questions and kind of being there to help guide. So everybody, when you're ready, get started. So Joelle, can you show me where 1/5 is on our fraction bars? So good, so Joelle shows me 1/5, and the way we can tell what 1/5 is if we flip this over, Joelle, so this is the whole. So when we say 1/5, we have 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and 5/5. So good job identifying the 1/5 fraction bar. Go ahead and check Joelle off on my little notebook here. So continue walking around the class. Okay, so Dewey. So how are you doing, Dewey? Good. Okay, so I want you to tell me how many 1/4 do I have to make 1/2? So how many 1/4 do I need to have to make 1/2? So Dewey shows me the 1/4, and he has a 1/2 fraction bar, and he notices that the 1/4 takes up half. So he would need 2 of the 1/4 bars, which come out to 2/4. So 2/4 therefore is equal to 1/2. So good job, Dewey. We'll go ahead and cross your name off. Then I'm going to move around to Camila here. So Camila, can you give me the equation if I have 1/4 of a cookie in this word problem? It says we have 1/4 of the cookie that we ate, and then we ate another 1/2 of the cookie. So we need to figure out how much of the cookie we ate in total. So can you do me a favor and write me an equation based on that word problem? Let me know what you got. Okay, good. So what we can do is, with the equation, if we ate 1/4 of the cookie, we can just, as you said, add the 1/2 of the cookie. So our equation would be, just as you said, 1/4 plus 1/2. Great job, Camila. I'll check you off there. And last but not least, Viet. So we'll come to you, Viet. So Viet, you're a little more far along. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you to create a word problem based on Camila's equation that she drew up. So 1/4 plus 1/2. So I want you to create your own word problem based on this, the 1/4 plus 1/2 equation. It can be about anything you want. It could be a cup of milk. It could be a portion of a pie. However you want. Just write out a word problem for me and then go ahead and solve. And once we do that, we'll check Viet's name off. So this is just a good way to level the questions based on, the first one I did, Joelle's pre-production, Dewey was early, and then Camila and Viet all the way up to speech emergent and intermediate fluency. So it's just a good way to level your questions based on the proficiency level and walk around the class and check the names off of the students just to make sure you're interacting with all of them. And there you have it, leveled questions.